Ravioli is just not as good when you buy it in the shops, so you need to make it yourself. And here's how. Hi there guys, and welcome back to my channel. So to start, we're going to make the filling. Pour a bit of olive oil and some onions into a pan and sweat them off slowly. Then you can go ahead and throw the garlic in and throw some spinach in. Make sure you throw a lot in because it's going to reduce a lot. So add some salt and pepper and let this cook out for a couple of minutes. Get it all nice and steamy. Throw some basil in at the end as well and transfer it into a metal tub. We're then going to add some cream cheese, some parmesan and some ghost cheese. I'm going to mix that around, get it all nice and creamy. We're going to be melting it down a little bit while the mix is still hot. Next, onto the ravioli. So you want to pour about 300 grams of flour onto the table. Make a little well with the egg and crack 2 eggs into it. We're going to do it the old Italian style way, so we're going to be forking the egg, slowly combining the flour with the eggs to create a nice little paste. Once it becomes hard to use with the fork, switch over to your fingers, and you don't want to be gathering up all the flour. That's there just to keep it from sticking to the board. So you want to knead this for about 5-10 minutes. Pushing backwards and forwards between your hands, like working the gluten. Give it a good little massage until when you poke your finger in, it'll spring back slowly. Then you're about there. So wrap this in some cling wrap and leave it to the side for about 10 to 30 minutes. It's had a hard day, so you're just giving it a little rest right now. Now the mixture's had time, it's been had a coffee, a little nap. We're going to cut it in half, sprinkle a little bit of flour to stop it sticking again, and you want to be rolling it out. Roll it out and fold it back in on itself 3 times. So you roll it out, fold it in, roll it out, fold it in, roll it out, fold it in. That was 3 times. And on the final time, you want to be spreading it out into a nice big thin sheet of pasta. And now we can bring the mix back in, and you want to be placing little spoonfuls of the mix about a couple of centimeters away from each other, enough so when you fold the pasta over, it'll form the ravioli. Get some water and run your finger all the way around the outside of each of where the pasta is going to be connecting together. This will help it stick. Then gently fold the pasta over, just like you're tucking it into bed. Run your fingers down the side, try and release all the air from the pasta before sealing it. Make sure you press firmly down around each of the pasta to form a little pillow. Then run a knife along the edge so you can trim off all the excess, and get a fork and just give it a couple of prongs all the way around the outside. This will also help it stick, but also makes it look nice and pretty. Again, just sprinkle with flour and leave to the side ready to cook. Now we're going to make the sauce, so a touch of olive oil, chopped mushrooms and a touch of salt and pepper. Sweat them off a little bit and then add some sunflower seeds. This will give it a nice little crunch. Add the cream in, and once it comes to the boil, just turn down the gas a little bit, let it simmer and let all them flavours get to know each other. Then we're going to throw in some parsley to the sauce and just let reduce for a little bit longer while we're cooking the ravioli. So drop them raviolis into that boiling water and give it a little shake so they don't stick to the bottom of the pan. The ravioli is going to be ready in about 3 to 4 minutes, and you want to finish off the pasta sauce with lemon juice, parmesan and a little knob of butter right at the very end. Then carefully remove the raviolis from the pasta water and into the sauce. It's okay if you bring some of that nice little pasta water with you, because that'll help make the sauce nice and thick and stick to the raviolis. Lay 2 raviolis on the bottom of a bowl and generously cover with the sauce. Top with more parmesan cheese and a touch of parsley, and it's ready to enjoy. So if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.